Assalamu alaikum. In this video, I want to talk about the idea of the underdogs. It always fascinates me, and I always liked the people who have nothing, the underdog, did it anyway, still did great things. And a lot of people come to mind when I think about this idea. But one of the entity that comes to mind to me is the club, the club of Barcelona, the Spanish club. It's a football club. If you're from America, you call it soccer, even though that's a crime. It's called football. The thing about Barcelona, I'm a supporter of Barcelona. I like the game. And the thing about Barcelona, I never witnessed a time or a season or a year where Barcelona is not the underdog. And we have our rival, which is Real Madrid, which is another club in Spanish, which is another Spanish club. And basically, Barcelona and Real Madrid are the two siblings that never get along. And the Real Madrid is you can say is the more equipped, say the more put together, the more equipped sibling, the richer club. Their financial situation always been good, and Barcelona is always struggling when it comes to finances, when it comes to business-wise. But if you watch Barcelona always played good games. Like they play good. They even invented their coach, which is called Guardiola, even invented something called tic-tac, which is basically a way of playing, a way of passing, and never letting the opponent get the ball. And they did it so beautifully with player like Iniesta, and they did it so beautifully with player like Iniesta, Xavi, and of course Messi. Barcelona always played a good game. They always played a good game, and I always liked the game they play in. That's why I started supporting them, because here in Mauritania and in all the Arabic world, somehow you born, and when you reach a certain age, probably 10, 10, you have to decide. You have to decide either you're a Barcelona fan or a Real Madrid fan. And once you decide, there's no coming back. Like you can't come back from that. Like that's for life. And I'm glad that I decided that I'm gonna support Barcelona. Supporting Barcelona and supporting any underdog comes with they always gonna be imperfect, and they always gonna have bad season, and they always gonna be in transition. But when they are in their mood, like when they are who they are, man, they playing good, they winning. They win in all, some season they even won every trophy, like every possible trophy. And they won by far, like no one even was matching them. And I remember the 2012 season. And I remember the 2012 season, and it was a good season, very good season for Barcelona. And I remember that season, I watched the whole season. I don't know why I watch it, because I don't watch the whole season. I just pick games that I like and watch, but I don't like to watch the whole season. That's a lot of waste of time. But that season was good. The key player, which is Messi, scores 91 goals, which is crazy in the football world. Crazy. And What I really remember is not because it was a good season for Barcelona, but I remember that season I was in school. I was in my third year I was in my third year of my secondary school. I don't know what you call it, and we call it here college, but it's not college, collège in Francais, because we deal in a French system. It's basically maybe secondary. I think it's secondary. I remember I was the first of my class for all three exams. We have three exams. We have three exams in the year. Each 3 months we have an exam. I remember I was the first in all the exam, and by far, and all my result was the same, like the same number, and by far, like there's no one even close to me. I always think like whenever Barcelona has a good season, I also has a good season, and I know this is just delusion. You can call it football delusion. There's a lot of it. There is a lot of it where I come from, but I think it's harmless as long as you don't really put so much emphasis on it. And I see myself as an underdog, and I understand about it that the idea of underdog is like we go through a season, like sometimes we win and sometimes we losing. But we always keep that spirit, like you can tell, like you can tell we're gonna win. And I think Barcelona also this season, they have a very good season the last season, and I just have a feeling this season they're gonna win so good. They're gonna be so good, and they're gonna win so big. And a lot of people are gonna hate it. People are gonna hate it because they are going to be so disrespectful about it. Like they're gonna shove it in your face. And I don't like that. But for Barcelona and for any underdog, I don't blame them. When you've been through so much, like it's not the best way, but sometimes you just have so much emotion, you can't just keep it inside, like, and you just like be like, I can't even hold this. I'm the GOAT, and I think Barcelona are the GOAT, despite the money that Real Madrid and other club has, and I think they're the GOAT. Like they have player like Yamal now, and a player like Rashford. They're playing good games. They have a good coach. And they're gonna win big. And I'm gonna be enjoying it. This is my thought exercise of the day. I hope it was helpful for you or entertaining. See you at the next one. Assalamu alaikum.